What if Goku kept his Saiyan tail? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z Part 1?
I will not let you destroy my world! You see this? This is Goku T20!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion, where we do a what if discussion on Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT. Today's discussion is, my Z fans, it's going to be actually one discussion I always wanted to make, and that is, what if Goku kept his tail? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z, and more importantly, how would this impact Goku's life? A lot of Dragon Ball fans out there realize the same thing that I realized, and that is, if Goku had his tail, it would have made a huge impact towards him and his power, because the tail is actually the main point for Saiyan to grow their strength, and also the tail helps them to wield heavy power. Although GT is non-canon, but that is an example of what the tail can do, and we saw that when Goku was a kid, he was able to go and use Super Saiyan 3 because of his tail, wherefore without one he cannot. So inside the discussion, we're going to talk about how Goku's life would have been impacted if he had a Saiyan tail and he went and continued his adventure and gained stronger with that tail, because remember, the Saiyan tail has a lot of potential and it also gives them a huge boost to their power level. Cutting that tail off really did Goku a number, and it made him become the Goku he is today. But inside the discussion, you're going to see what exactly happens if he kept his tail. At the end of the discussion, I'd like for all you guys to share your thoughts on this discussion. And if you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button and the bell. And if you feel like this isn't the channel for you in the future, you can always unsubscribe. What if Goku kept his Saiyan tail? Part 1. After his battle with King Piccolo, Goku was carried to Kami's lookout, but before going there, Yajirobe carried him towards Korin Tower, and from there, he ate a senzu bean, which made him gain his strength and power again, and from there, Korin told him to go to Kami's lookout. Once when Goku went there, he saw Mr. Popo and Kami were there. After talking to Kami, Kami looked at Goku and said, "You know, Goku, you need to get rid of that tail. After all, it brings nothing but chaos to everyone. Plus, because of this tail, everyone can enjoy the full moon." My tail? But I don't want to get rid of it. It's actually a part of me. It's what gets me to get stronger. Well then, what will you do, Goku, if you see the full moon? Can you help me control it, or whatever happens after I look at the full moon? Oh my, that's something I haven't even thought about. Okay, sure, Goku. But mastering this will be a big pain and a lot of work. Not to mention you have to be very disciplined. So if you're ready to master this power, let's begin the training. From there, Kami went and he began to do research on Goku and his tail, as he has learned that Goku is from a race called the Saiyan race, and that he's from a planet called Planet Vegeta. During Kami's research, he has also learned that the tail is actually the main power for a Saiyan. After learning all this, Kami called Goku over and told him everything about his heritage and who he is. With that, Goku decided to go and begun learning the Blood Wave Shine, which would help him go and use a Great Ape transformation without depending on the full moon. But doing so caused him to do a lot of training, which he tried to do over and over again. After a year of training and trying to master the Blood Wave Shine, Goku has finally learned it, and with that, it was time for him to go into his Great Ape Oozaru state, as he went and shined the Blood Wave, and now Goku has transformed into his Oozaru. With that, Goku began to lose control, as he started to go and wreck the lookout, and then he goes right back to his base. Kami had to go and fix the lookout over 6 times, and was even attempted to go and use the Dragon Balls to wish for the lookout to be unbreakable, since Goku kept breaking it every time he fixed it. But after his 7th time, Goku was now able to control his Great Ape, as he spent 3 years training. He also spent some time inside the Hyperbolic Time Chamber trying to master his tail, but now when he got out, he continues training, and from there, 3 years has passed, and now Goku has fully mastered his Great Ape Oozaru form thanks to Kami, and was able to get a huge boost to his power level. Kami then looked at Goku and said, "Well Goku, this is it. You will not have to go and stop King Piccolo. But after seeing how you mastered his power, your Great Ape, I could say you're more than ready to go and fight him. But remember Goku, if he died, so will I." "Don't worry Kami, I'll do everything I can to stop him and make sure he doesn't hurt anyone." With that, Goku went and made his way towards the World Martial Arts Tournament, while Piccolo was already there inside the tournament waiting for Goku to arrive, since he hated Goku. Goku has now arrived and everyone saw him, as they're very happy to see Goku since it has been a long time since they saw their friend. When Piccolo saw Goku, he began to feel anger and resentment towards him. Goku stared at him and now their battle has begun, as Piccolo wanted nothing but Goku's blood. With that, Piccolo went in charge towards Goku and started to attack him very recklessly, as he tried to do everything he can to hit him, but Goku dodged his attack easily. With that, Piccolo was very furious on how Goku was able to block all his attacks, so he went and used every trick just to hit Goku, but Goku countered all of his attack, showing that he is far superior to Piccolo. Piccolo then looked at him and said, "You're not going to win this fight easily. I have spent many years just hating on you." Piccolo began to grow, as he has now grown into his giant form. With that, he had a height advantage over Goku, while Goku smiled and said, "Okay then, you want to fight like that? Then let me grow too. But just know when I use this, you won't stand a chance against me." Goku went and he shined a Blitz Wave, as he began to go and transform into his Oozaru. Goku has transformed into his Great Ape, as everyone got scared seeing Goku's Great Ape power, while Piccolo was completely confused and had no idea what to do as he saw a giant monkey right before him. Goku then looked towards Piccolo and said,
"This you can say is my true power, but I'm still getting hang of it. Now allow me to end this battle."
Goku went and he punched Piccolo in the stomach, causing him to get sent flying meters away. And once when he looked up, Goku was right in front of him as he punched him in his face and Piccolo has passed out, reverting right back to his size. Goku has won the battle without even trying, as he managed to go and put an end towards this fight, and now he has reverted back to his own base. Chi-Chi came running towards Goku, as she couldn't believe what she was seeing, and from there she poured her feelings towards Goku and told him how she felt, while Goku felt the same and he had to keep his promise, so he asked her to marry him, and now they have gotten married. Before going off, Goku went towards Piccolo and gave him a senzu bean. Upon eating it, Piccolo couldn't believe how strong Goku was, but he was full of pride as he went and flew away. With that, 5 years has passed since Goku beat Piccolo and married Chi-Chi. Within that 5 years, Goku and Chi-Chi had a child and they named it Gohan. While Gohan also had a tail, Goku wasn't done. He continued his training, trying to do something with his Oozaru form, as he was trying to find a way to use the form without transforming into a Great Ape. Since the Great Ape form does kind of slow his speed down, he did wonder that if there's possible where he can just go and use a Great Ape power without transforming. While that was happening, Goku and Gohan were getting ready to go to Master Roshi's home, since it was time for him to go and meet all of his friends there. While Goku and Gohan were going there, far in the west, a spacebot has now landed, as the door opened and it was no one other than Raditz. With that, Raditz went and he used his scouter and he picked up high power level coming over, as it was over 1500. Raditz was very nervous and said, How can this power be this high? It cannot be Kakarot! He's too weak!" With that, Raditz went and made his way towards Goku, while Goku and everyone were enjoying their time together at Master Roshi's house, and they couldn't believe that Goku was a father and that Gohan was the son, but he was also getting the center attention. But before anything can happen, Goku began to pick out Raditz's power level and said, Whose power is that? Whoever it is, he's here for business." As they all came outside, and once when they did, they saw that Raditz was hovering over them, and when he saw Goku, he looked towards him and said, "I have finally found you, Kakarot." "Kakarot? What's that? My name's Goku, and seeing your tail, I can tell you're a Saiyan." "Kakarot, you fool! Your name is Kakarot, and I'm your brother! What? My brother? Yes, Kakarot. You have been sent to this planet to destroy all life force, because that's what we Saiyans do. But from the looks of it, I see you have failed to do your mission, Kakarot. What happened to you? I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened to me. It doesn't matter, Kakarot. With your help, your prince needs you. We need to go and take down this tyrant named Frieza. Look, I don't know how to react to what you said, but what I do know is my name's Goku and this is my home. I don't want to have any part of your guys' Saiyan crusade. Seeing that Goku didn't even budge on Raditz's offer got him very upset, so he went and powered up his power level and looked towards Goku and said, "Looks like there's no convincing you, Kakarot. Well then, I don't need you anymore." Krillin came to attack Raditz, but Raditz went and one-shot him down. Seeing that got Goku very angry, as he went and he rushed towards Raditz and both of their power clashed with one another. With that, they started to attack each other. Raditz was going all out, but Goku was merely toying with him, as he went and struck Raditz in his guts and kicked him in his face, getting him to be sent flying far away, and from there he passed out. Goku, being the pure-hearted nature he is, he went towards Raditz and decided to spare him, as he gave him a senzu bean, and when he gave it to Raditz, he told Raditz two options. Your two option is, Raditz, if you really are my brother, then I'd like to offer you to come stay here with us and live in this planet and be one of the Z fighters, or get out of this planet and never come again. Kakarot, you made the biggest mistake. Sparing me will cost you your life. Now look what'll happen when I leave. I'll get Vegeta Nappa to deal with you, and we will destroy this planet. As he is now left with his space pod, and he was making his way towards Vegeta and Nappa. Since Raditz did knew that if he were to fight Goku again, he would die. Once when he left, everyone was very happy that Goku managed to go and save the day, but he saw that Piccolo was there, as he offered truth with Goku, and Goku accepted his truth, and now they decide to go and work together, because he heard everything, and what Raditz is saying is true, that Vegeta and Nappa are far stronger than him and will come and destroy this planet. They have no choice but to put their differences aside and work together to save planet Earth. Find out what happens in the next episode of What If Goku Kept His Tail. Make sure you click the bell, my Z fans, so you'll be the first to know when the next episode comes out. And if you haven't joined my Discord server yet, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below and join it, so you can become one of the first Z fighters.